So, as you know, food benefits are like SNAP benefits, sorry, are going away tomorrow. My family uses them. I'm sure plenty of you also use them. Um, it's how we keep food on the table, and they're going away tomorrow, which means that my family is likely to go hungry because I don't think my parents have been keeping up with the news at all. My mom hasn't mentioned it at all. I don't think my parents know about it, which means that they're probably gonna be hit with this by surprise. Um, and so we're likely to go hungry. Um, and if you're someone who uses SNAP benefits when they do go away, I stay safe, do what you can to stay safe and get food. I don't know any resources or advice to give that will help you, but if you have gotten advice or know where to get advice or know how to stay safe and keep enough food to not starve and die, um, like, I don't know. But at any rate, this is not really what that's about. Um, my creative writing teacher, I'm not going to say his name, uh, but he so creative writing is an elective at my high school. I'm in that class. Um, my creative writing teacher is someone he is providing resources for those of us near my high school, um, which is why I will not be providing a list of those because I don't know who's all near me or whatnot, and I don't want to give away my location or my high school. Um, but he provided a list of resources near our high school. He is offering himself as a resource. Like, he's not going to be able to like feed everybody in our class or at the school or whatever. But he's also telling us like, don't be afraid to ask for food if you're hungry or whatever. Um, and he's Christian, and he's the type of Christian that I respect as a person and as a Christian. Because I'm formerly Christian. I'm currently pagan. Um, and so I know a lot of beliefs and commandments that Christians are supposed to abide by. I don't agree with all of them, but there are plenty that I do agree with. Um, and he's someone who is helping people who are hungry and in need in whatever way he can. And I respect that. I respect people who do that in general. But when why I specify Christians is not just because he's Christian, but because he doesn't push his belief on others. He's respectful to queer people and doesn't use religion to hate them. He's helping people who are hungry and in need because he wants to and because he's able to. And I respect that because a lot of Christians that I see on the internet, some of them who I've met, and that includes my family, they aren't a lot of those things. Sure, they'll help hungry people. For instance, this is a fun story. My creative writing teacher knows my grandma because I think they went to school together or something. And when he was getting placed at my high school, he was sort of couch surfing. He told my Nona that he was hopeless. He failed to specify that he was just temporarily couch surfing while searching for a place because he just found out where he'd be working. And so she thought he meant homeless as in on the streets and can't cook for myself. So she made him a bunch of meals, of food and whatnot. And he had to specify, oh no, I don't need this. So my nonna, or grandma, she's not like that. But my parents, although they'll provide food for others in, like, if people ask for it, like, if they see a homeless person on the streets, like, yeah, my dad's tried to help them, but my dad has also tried to convert them to Christianity, even if they don't want to. He is someone who tends to push his religion in general. He uses his religion as an excuse to hate on queer people like myself. I'm non-binary. I'm pan. He doesn't know this because I can't tell him. And I've known my entire life I can't tell him. I used to be homophobic, transphobic, whatever, because that's what he taught me to be. It's hard to tell with my mom, honestly, because a lot of the time she just goes along with what she says, or with what he says. My dad, like, a lot of the times my mom just goes along with what my dad says. Instead of choosing to act of her own accord or whatever. She knows I'm non-binary. She hasn't said anything, but she also doesn't properly gender me. Same with my brother. And they're not the only Christians I know. A lot of Christians I know push their religion onto others. Even if they don't necessarily hate on queer people, even if they help feed the hungry, so many of them push their religion onto others, even if they don't realize it. And my creative writing teacher doesn't at all. And I respect that about him. And I respect Christians who do that. If someone asks, sure, you can talk to them about it, or without trying to convert them as well. If someone is interested in possibly becoming a Christian, you can educate them about the religion. But don't push your religion onto others, okay? If you do something like that, then I don't respect you as a Christian. And with the whole feeding the hungry and not hating on queer people, if you do the opposite of that, if you think that people who are losing SNAP benefits sort of like, not deserve, I guess, but if you think that they should be losing SNAP benefits, or if you hate on queer people regardless of if you're religious or not, then you're a horrible person. And I think you're a horrible person. And I will forever believe that you are a horrible person until the day I die. Anyways. I don't have any more to say, but it's Halloween. Stay safe out there. Well, if you're going trick-or-treating, stay safe. Please don't get drunk or do drugs. Watch out for dangerous people. Bye.